Well, yeah, hey, how y'all doing? Welcome back to the Major Slack Attack, your first stop for titillating tactical gaming, and this is the armor cap run. In this video and the next, that's nice. That's nice. We're doing a walkthrough here, okay? Quiet on the set. Yeah, I'm going to demonstrate in this video and the next how to get dwarven armor up to the armor cap. The armor cap is 567. After that, your armor has no effect. Basically, you're capped at 80% damage reduction, okay? And that is reached when your armor displays a rating of 567. Now, you may get a higher rating, okay? This does not mean that you will never see armor rated higher than 567. It only means that armor is only effective up to 567,
blades,
right?
helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Now, since we're playing as a mage, there's no point in pushing smithing all the way up to 100 and getting Daedric smithing and all that, you know, ebony smithing, higher level, higher quality smithing materials and making higher quality armor, if you will, because, wait for it, we're not using weapons. That's right, we're not using weapons. We're a mage. So there's absolutely no point in pushing smithing up to reach the armor cap because there'd be no other benefit. So we might as well use the bottom of the line bargain basement armor, dwarven armor. You can actually reach the armor cap, I believe, with even leather armor. I've never tried this, but I know you can do it with steel. But the most economical way to reach the armor cap is to use dwarven armor, simply because there's so many raw materials, free raw materials to be had. All right, so that's what we're doing.
Good doing business with you.
Yeah, and like I said, you know, since we're not using weapons, there's no point in going higher, and we might as well use heavy armor. Okay,
Take a look.
level up. There we go. Say it again. It's like level up, level up. There we go. We might as well level up heavy armor to reach the armor cap in order to get the benefits of the perks in that skill tree. You know, there's many ways you can reach the armor cap. You could level up smithing, you could level up get the higher quality armor, like, you know, like Daedric, ebony, whatnot, or you could just simply level up heavy armor. And since we're a mage, might as well go the heavy armor, enjoy the perks in that skill tree, and forget about the higher quality metals. All right, that's that. Now,
If you're business with the college, you're welcome to stay here. It's sure thing. It's yours for a day.
there we
I'll
go.
show you to your room. Right this way.
What am I going to do? What I'm going to do
Let me know if there's
is
anything else you need.
a combination of two things. I'm going to do some power enchanting. So basically I activated the mage stone. You saw me activate the mage stone, getting the well rested bonus. So now all magic skills are going to level up 30% faster. This is perfect because we're going to be doing a whole bunch of power enchanting. Why do some power enchanting now? Because this will create a bunch of high value merchandise that we could sell to Garol, the blacksmith in Dushnik Yal, in exchange for heavy armor skill training when we buy that offer, okay? Right now, our heavy armor skill level is at 50. And as you may or may not know, whenever a skill gets 50 at level 50 or above, all of a sudden, skill training, purchasing skill training becomes exorbitantly expensive, like way more expensive, okay? Be prepared to shell out, you know, between 8 and 15,000 gold from now on, as you're buying batches of skill training. You know, like batches of 5 skill training is going to cost you a whopping pretty penny.
So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
So we've got to have the merch to sell back to her in order to get the skill training. What I want to do is get, pardon me, get heavy armor up to level 60. At level 60, we'll be able to get the Juggernaut perk, right, which will make our heavy armor 80% better or more effective, however they call it, you know, which will essentially give us a big boost in our armor rating. And at that point, we'll be able to reach the armor cap with just this dwarven armor, the Juggernaut 4 perk, and the benefits of the Lord's Stone. Those three alone will help us get 1 point above the armor cap. We'll be able to reach 568. And I'll show you that at the end of the next video. This is going to span 2 videos, okay? Fair warning, this is probably a hardcore slacker situation here. Strictly business. Why now? Good question. I mean, there's lots of things, you know, there's lots of ways you can go through Skyrim. You know, I see a couple of three of you asking why I'm not pushing enchanting up to 100. Of course, I have every intention of pushing enchanting up to 100, but right now, that will require a lot of business. I'd have to, like, you know, fire up the power enchanting machine I've got going here at the College of Winterhold. Go out, smith a whole bunch of iron daggers, and then buy a ton of filled soul gems, and just, you know, run through that for a couple of videos and get enchanting up to 100. I don't really place a high priority on that, especially since in Bleak Falls Barrow, you see, this would be a waste. In Bleak Falls Barrow, there is a ton of Draugrs which could be soul trapped. So we can use all the soul gems that we can fill from working our way through Bleak Falls Barrow to help power level enchanting. So I think a better time to power level enchanting up to 100 would be after running through the main quest line, Bleak Falls Barrow, and then doing Dragon Rising, or maybe right after doing Bleak Falls Barrow, and then doing some power enchanting and power enchanting, enchanting up to 100, and then, you know, start getting like the extra effect and like dual enchanting items and all that. Okay, so that's when that's gonna happen. All right, it's really a matter of, like I said in the first video, I want this walkthrough to be as combat based as possible. I want there to be as much combat as possible. You know, I want there to be, like, you know, I don't want to be like this 5 or 6 videos of straight business, which is a way of playing Skyrim. You know, some hardcore Skyrim fans would, you know, have no problem playing like that, including me. Truth be told, when I first started working on my ebook, if you don't know about my ebook, I'll show you the ebook at the end of the video. And whoops, I'm a little overloaded, so I'm going to have to drop a few items here. What I did was I just picked up a whole bunch of weapons from my wardrobe in my room there. I also emptied out a lot of stuff from my inventory just so I could have as much carrying capacity as possible. Okay, bought a whole bunch, or picked up a whole bunch of weapons, bought some soul gems, and now I'm enchanting, and I cast a spell of fast enchanting here. Okay, trying to keep up with my gameplay here. Okay, so that'll bring you up to speed. Using absorb health. Some of you may have missed that. I'll talk about that later. Yeah, truth be told, when I first started working on my ebook, I wrote, or this is really weird. Colette is like, she's in the next room actually. I can hear her, but I'm going, where the heck is she? She's actually in the next room. She finally appears. I'm going, what the is it? Some nice invisibility spells you got going there, Colette. Even though you're not even into illusion. Okay, so we're back the enchanted weapons there that we just created to get our gold back. Yeah, back to the ebook. When I first started working on this strategy, this legendary strategy, I wrote up a strategy that was like completely business, 100% business all the way. And you created your build just working as a businessman behind the scenes. And I started with a Breton, and I had this perfect build created by the time you hit level 30, you know. Actually a better build than the Dark Elf build, because you had, with the Bretons, you have like 25% magic resistance for the racial ability. So but I thought about that and went, this is not going to make a great walkthrough. And not only that, but its appeal is going to be limited to, like I said, hardcore Skyrimers who like don't mind playing as a businessman behind the scenes for like 12 to 14 hours real time, you know. So I said no, let's go with something more combat based and do away with the alchemy business model, and you know, make other decisions to work a lot more combat into the making of the build, if you will, which is how the whole Dark Elf build came about. Okay, that's the origin of the Dark Elf build, the quick and dirty Dark Elf build. That's how it came about. Right, so that's what you're watching now, and that's why sometimes you may see me making decisions that,
Alright
you know,
then.
you say, like some people may say, why don't you, you know, push enchanting up to 100 right now? Reason being is because I just don't want to do a lot of business to do that. And like I said, it'd be wasting all the soul gems that we could fill doing the Bleak Falls Barrow quest. Alright? So that's the reason behind that. Trying to make a good mix between combat and business for this walkthrough. Alright? To make, you know, to broaden the appeal and just to make it a more entertaining walkthrough. Right? So that's the whole reasoning behind my decision making. So, do you get all that? It's going to be a pop quiz tomorrow. Yeah. Okay, so continuing to power enchant here. Just basically grabbing some more weapons. I sold all my enchanted weapons. Grabbing some more. And it's back up to the Arcane Enchanter to finish off. Now, this is not going to be enough, and once again casting the spell of fast enchanting here. This is not going to be enough. We're going to have to make some power potions after this to have more merchandise to sell to Garol in Dushnik once we start purchasing the exorbitantly expensive heavy armor training from her. So I will be making a batch of power potions. And now I'm just casting the spell of fast wait. After this, I will have 2 more weapons left to enchant. So I'll have to buy 2 more soul gems. And I will also be doing something else which I highly recommend, especially going through Bleak Falls Barrow, and that is to enchant your pickaxe with Turn Undead. We already have this spell because we got it way back at the beginning of the walkthrough. Something I strongly suggest in my ebook as well. We've been using that to power enchant weapons for resale.
Acquire my research material. So you wish to master the arcane arts?
Yeah, somebody was asking why absorb health now instead of turn undead. Because you may have missed that video. I spotted a absorb health weapon for sale. I think it was at Adrian's in Whiterun.
Until next time.
Not Adrian's, but rather War Maidens, and I bought it off Adrian, who works at War Maidens in Whiterun. And absorb health enchanted weapons sell for a slightly higher value than turn undead, so that's why I switched to absorb health. Hopefully I'll be able to switch later to banish. I've been shopping around for a banish enchanted weapon.
So you wish to master the arcane arts?
You see me buying Grand Soul Gem, a filled Grand Soul Gem.
Alright then.
Unfortunately, banished enchanted weapons are really hard to find, even at high character levels. Okay, so here we go with the enchanted pickaxe, okay? Pickaxe, Grand Soul Gem, turn undead, okay? Undead up to level 24, flee for 30 seconds. This is fantastic. It's going to work on all Draugrs in Bleak Falls Barrow. So anytime a Draugr gets up in your face and you've run out of magicka and you're having problems coordinating your soul trapping, just whack him with the pickaxe and he runs away for 30 seconds. You're going to see me in the videos to come in Bleak Falls Barrow, me using that. Very useful. Now, let's make some power potions. This is one of my favorite power potions. I talk about this in my ebook as well. I have a big list of power potions in there. Blue Mountain Flower. Blue. Say that again, Slack. Blue Mountain Flower. There we go. Blue Mountain Flower, Hanging Moss, and Lavender. And we collected a lot of that during our Nightshade run and our run up to Lost Echo Cave. That was the whole point of collecting all those Blue Mountain Flowers, alright? So there was a method to my madness. And now I'm also grabbing some ingredients to make some Restore Magicka potions, which are also going to be very useful for those caught short moments in Bleak Falls Barrow. So the ingredients I grabbed here were blue mount flower, lavender, hanging moss, nightshade, glowing mushroom, ectoplasm, and whitecap. Does Slack know his stuff or what? Yeah, okay, so here we go with the power potions. Jam out as many of those as I can. This will be 25 this time. Sell those to grow. Here we go with the fortified destruction potions. I only need 5. You don't want to make too many because you don't want to waste your ingredients with this particular alchemy suit that we're using now, because we're going to be making a better alchemy suit later on. And there's the fortify, or rather the restore magica potions, alright? So just make 5 fortified destructions for now. Fortified destruction potions for now. That's all you need. And save the other ingredients for when we make a better alchemy suit. So there we go. There's all our potions. And we got a bunch of enchanted weaponry. Next stop is Garul in Dushnik Yao. And that's about it for this video. I want to thank you all very much for watching. And here's some more information about my ebook. Hey guys, you can get this entire walkthrough in ebook format with way more details than I can possibly give in the video commentary. This includes a complete step-by-step game plan to produce a destruction tank mage made for legendary difficulty gameplay. Also, exclusive bonus content. The Alchemist Business Model Power Start. How to become filthy rich in Skyrim using my special list of power potion recipes. More bonus content. So you like to cheat, do you? The Eager Eddie exploit build will show you how to use Skyrim exploits to create a ridiculously overpowered conjuration mage in under 3 hours. Fully tested in the latest Skyrim patch. All this in an easy to read, easy to navigate 160-page ebook. Skyrim Legendary Made Easy, the quick and dirty Dark Elf build. Buy it now for only $9.99. All purchases are processed by the 100% secure world-renowned PayPal payment processor.